Hey everybody, Renee here.
And Jay Wentz.
And today we're going to open something a little bit different. And that is this Versus Series pack. I know that this is supposed to be kind of all the English sets. Versus Series was never released in English, only in Japanese. But it's pretty cool. There's a couple interesting things about it. One being, the most obvious probably, how many cards are in it. What are there, 30?
They're all 30 card packs that were meant where you could just take those cards straight out of the pack and start playing some Pokemon with it.
The other thing about them is they're split up by type. So this one you can see is Psychic and Fighting. And there were two others. There was Grass and Lightning and Water and Fire. And they were always, that's all, the only kind you can get in those packs.
You can get some like other types within the pack, but it's pretty infrequent. Like every pack has some colorless.
Yeah.
And there's sort of like a few like guaranteed things in each pack. You always get like a guaranteed amount of commons, uncommon trainers, energies. Every pack has one holo. I think the holos that we can get in this pack are, if I remember correctly, it's like a Team Rocket card, and it'll be either one of the legendary beasts or dogs, like a Suicune, Raikou, or a Wobbuffet. That's our holo rare. And I think our holo energy is Rainbow Energy. So it's weird. These were like a strange blending between Team Deck and pack. And I kind of like that idea.
Whoa.
Oh, there's like
the plastic ripped funny, so it's like, it's open, but there's still plastic in the way. Oh man, and I was so proud of myself too with how cleanly it opened. Give me a second.
So you might, if you've ever seen one of these openings before, you'll notice that there is a lot of carryover between these packs, but there is always a few randomized cards as well. Also, everything is basic. I don't think anything was an evolution. Sort of like the EXs you see today, or the SP Pokemon.
Alright, whoops.
And the card layout appears as the E-Series one, even though they weren't actually e-reader cards yet. They didn't have something you could scan.
So this little thing, I don't speak Japanese, but it tells you things in Japanese.
It tells you things.
And
we got the Japan card back.
Yes, they're all in this little sleeve there.
I always liked their card back better.
Whoa! It starts you off with the best. Oh no!
Open it up, right. Well, all right, guys, you got to watch this opening in reverse. So here's our holo. We did get
Raikou. That's pretty cool.
60 HP. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Everything. And there's our holo Rainbow Energy.
Very cool. Alright, so we're going to get a bunch of energies. Oops, they're sticking together.
It's so weird because these look like the e-reader
Ooh, they're really
set.
sticking together. Look at that. I'm trying to be careful. When they aren't energy, I don't want them sticking together. All our fighting energy, and then we get a bunch of psychic energy as well. Let me try and move those guys. Alright.
There we go.
So, there we go. Now this is a Mankey or a Primeape?
Primeape.
He does look like a Primeape, but he's still basic.
Yes, that's what I mean.
That's what you
everything is basic. So it's Chuck, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I don't know these trainers all that well. We got some of Chuck's Pokemon, it looks like. Donphan?
Yep.
Wow, look at that champ.
Is that Bruno in the corner?
It does look like it, yep.
It's like a clay.
That is really cute.
Yeah, and see, like, he's basic too.
Yeah. That's crazy, huh? Ooh, Kabutops.
Brock. Kabutops. Yeah, there's
Kabutops.
Trainers from all the first two generations. These are actually really neat.
Ooh.
So that's Will.
There's like fake writing in the background, like you know, you think of the Natus Zatus as like oh yeah, look at the Pikachu.
Pikachu's matching him.
You think of like ancient ruins and things like that. So there's like really cool like fake writing, I guess, in the background. I don't know how to describe it. It's cool to me, okay?
Another Will. Slowking.
Slowking, yep.
Swimming around.
Oh, look at that Jinx. Wow. Alright, so normally Jinx is not a very likable Pokemon. And her card art, I mean, you don't see her hardly at all.
Like you don't often see her doing like an action
But this is kind of cool. First of all, there's snowflakes everywhere, which I kind of like. And, what is that heart coming out of her hand or something? She's like winking at you.
Blowing a deadly kiss.
Kind of actually cute for a Jinx. Wow, look at that Gengar.
Morty's Gengar. The extendo tongue.
He's doing a lick is my guess here.
Doing a lick.
Doing a lick. Knocking someone out. Noctowl. Persian.
Oh, Whitney.
Kind of cute.
Yeah,
actually.
anybody can get a couple of colorless cards in their packs.
Aw. Now,
Faulkner, I guess, is that one?
Togetic, right?
Yeah.
Was Togekiss not?
Didn't exist.
Not yet.
No,
Didn't exist yet,
not
right?
until 2 generations.
So
from
this
now.
was as far as it went with
That's a
that
really
line.
cool shot of that.
Flying in the air towards you, yeah.
Yeah, I've only seen it like the Kensugo Mori style.
Now I don't know the trainer cards by name.
Most of them are reprints. Some of them are gonna be like energy stuff. This is Scoop Up.
Scoop Up,
Yeah,
Super
or
Scoop Up,
Super
or
Scoop Up. Yeah.
That's Switch. I know that one.
Yeah.
Switch.
Yeah. There's a few
kinda-
energy things. Energy puddles. I don't know.
Energy puddles. Oh man, you got any energy puddles? I need one more for my deck.
Full heal.
Full heal. That one I kind of recognized. Yeah.
And then
Ooh.
there's TMs for trainers. I think every one of these has 2 TMs. So
Do you know what that one is or no?
Will's no, because none of these were ever TMs were like
Oh, they were never in any other set.
right.
So
Will's
they were only Japanese.
TM for 2 psychic energy and 30 damage.
And
And
another TM. This time it's red
just-
though.
just fight. It doesn't even have like a trainer on it.
It's fighting. Yeah.
Fighting TM.
So yeah, they're interesting. Obviously, I don't speak or read Japanese, so I'd have a hard time using these. But the idea was you get all these trainers.
Yeah, I mean, you have a deck.
Right,
ready to
exactly.
go.
You have all the Pokemon.
You only have 2 types.
2 types and colorless, so you can use the energy. Oh yes, and of course our
That, okay, you have that
cool
one.
hollows.
You have the one rainbow energy. What is that one rainbow energy supposed to power your Raikou?
I guess, yeah.
Raikou.
And then all your energies as well. So again, it's different. It's nothing that we ever had in English, but it's still a kind of cool concept, and I'm a fan of the style of the cards. Like I always enjoyed the e-reader, card style, but a lot of people didn't like it. But I was a fan of it.
Well, if you were a fan of it, I've got some good news for you, because we're about to open a whole lot more of e-reader sets right around the corner.
Yes, indeed. Tomorrow we have Expedition coming up. So if you like the e-reader sets, you're going to want to check those out. I'm a big fan of them. I think you guys know that. I've opened 2 Skyridge boxes.
Her favorite sets at the end of that.
Yeah. So we'll be doing those next. But I want to thank you guys for watching this. Maybe you've never even heard of the Versus Series stuff. It's kind of obscure.
A lot of this art you might not have ever even seen before.
Yeah.
It's kind of obscure. You've probably never heard of it.
Yeah,
This is
probably. Let me sip my coffee over here.
She literally is actually just...
I do have a coffee. But no, I think it's a cool thing to see if you've never seen it before. It's just different. We never had it in English, so you probably never had a reason to learn about it, which is kind of cool.
It's so weird, too, because this set was like... Wizards didn't want to print it. They said it was going to be like too broken in the game. I disagree with them after reading the cards, but whatever. That's Wizards' call. They still own the game at this point. There's so many mechanics that carry on from the set into future ones. You see TMs later. Later you'll see SP Pokemon that are like fully evolved Pokemon owned by a trainer and still basic. And you see the e-reader style of cards.
Yeah. Well, that's it for this Versus series. Zoe just came in here with a loud toy, so I think that's our cue to cut this video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, as always. If you like this series, you want to see more of it, please make sure to subscribe. And you can always click the screen for previous videos if you've missed any of our sets in the past. But that's it. Tomorrow we will be opening Expedition, so you'll definitely want to check that out. Thank you guys, and we will see you tomorrow.